Alright, hang on, guys. Give me a second. Alright, just checking to see all the sounds right. This is my first time actually streaming on the laptop, so let's see how everything goes. Alright, just gonna have some taxi. I didn't do all this in vain. Alright, 1 second. Alright, second. Can anyone hear me? Whoopie doo, doopie doo boo. Ooh, boo boo. Ooh, what we gonna do? Why am I singing? This sounds stupid. Hey, do 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 boo boo boo. Is this even live? I don't know. This could be live. Good. Maybe it isn't. I'm just talking to myself. I do hope this people can hear me. Alright. Let me just put in if anyone don't hear me. Just Alright. This in one more time. We'll actually start talking at in 8 minutes. Do do. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. Just get wheat. Alright. Seconds. When will the moment of time will come when we discover if I'm talking just to myself? Maybe there could be a phone therapy. Maybe it is. Or maybe I'm just going mad. Alright. Okay, well, 8 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna give one, at most 10 minutes. Yeah, so when this is at 10 minutes, I'm actually gonna start talking about the hell this theme is about. Do do do, whoop boop boo do do do. Alright. Alright. Now we know. Alright. Now I can actually start sitting down. Okay, actually stand up because I'm actually in turn sitting down. Reading too many books there. Alright. Nate, is that what you're probably wondering? Why the hell am I streaming? Okay, well, why am I streaming? Yeah, it's not about a game. Why am I streaming Blink? Just Blink stream. And no, it's not because the budget went down. Though that might actually come one day. Off and on. I really hope it doesn't. Anyway, the reason we're here is I want to discuss what's going on in real life. Not just in gaming. I don't like talking about what goes on in the real world. Why? Well, being honest, the real world sucks sometimes. I'm pissed I'm not the only one who hate hearing the news about all the tragedies and different things going on in the real world. And being honest, I didn't really create this challenge as it be about that. I don't really like talking about drama. And not because I had nothing to say. I mean, I got a lot to say about it, but to be honest, sometimes I just want to create an environment where we can just go and have fun. Because, in my opinion, we need more of that. Something we can just go, relax, have fun, and that's it. No, and I don't really like talking about politics. Because me, I see politics nowadays as I'm picking a sports team. Because when you pick a team, you gotta stand for it, defend it against the other team, cause the other team on, and if they do one, you gotta make sure they never forget about it. If you do something one, just pretend it never happened. Now, anyway, besides it, however, what's going on the last few months kind of made that a little difficult. Now, you don't want to hear me talk about this thing that be me talking about going with COVID-19 and George Floyd death and the protests going around with it. You don't have to. You want to skip? You don't want to hear me talk about that? Go ahead. It's fine. You can skip this whole stream. Tomorrow we're gonna do a regular stream on a game, probably the awards or maybe something else. We never know. Could be a surprise. Maybe might be something for PlayStation Plus. For all we know. Anyway, first I actually want to say about COVID-19. All right, technically on March 19. Not March 19. Okay, September, March. No, only knows this. I said my thing about COVID-19 like several streams ago. Like, what was it? Evil, something like that. No, I think it was called. Yeah, I think I mentioned COVID-19 about my thoughts about it during the card stream. Now, what I want to say is, listen. Well, I'm talking more about the porters in a second, but COVID-19 is still going around. We're still not out of it yet. Listen, a little bit. However, we gotta still be careful. So I do recommend everyone, you gotta go somewhere, bring your mask, bring some gloves, or I need some hand sanitizer. Just see, and just follow the rules. Because I personally most certainly agree with hating aid to go to cost. I don't blame you guys, but I just find it ridiculous how there's people who go to Costco saying, the United States of America was created for freedom. How could you not? I have a right to not wear a mask when I want to go to the store. Even though technically Costco is a private-owned company. Look, wear your fucking mask, please. If you don't care about your health, fine. But unfortunately, COVID-19, when someone has the virus, they spread it to someone else, even if they don't mean to. So in other words, you don't care about your health. Well, do me a favor, please care about everyone else's health, including your family, because I feel so they don't want to get they don't want to go in the hospital. We don't want anyone to die. So please. I haven't been taking the news on COVID-19 that much now, mostly because it's some other things in the news than that. But no, all I want to say is this. You gotta go outside, you gotta join the protest, do me a favor. Not just me a favor, your family and everyone else. Well, wear a mask around your mouth. Try to avoid touching your face too many times. You gotta be touching a lot of objects, don't touch your face afterwards. Okay? Wear some gloves, or I need to bring some hand sanitizer. Be careful with your touch and who you touch with. I need to be 5 to 6 feet away from anyone. If you're gonna be outside in crowded areas, just try not to do what we've been doing more. Because I got a bad feeling with all these portals going around. There's a good chance that COVID-19 might actually spread even more, and we'll be in this. We'll be on more mandatory stuff like the nation even longer. So I got a feeling it might. I'm no expert. I recommend you guys look at the CDC and other government organizations who actually have more experience, more background, more people doing it because this is not even my job. Because I'm not a scientist. Fine, we're going off COVID-19, so please listen to what they say. They're the experts. If they're still saying that it's an issue, it's still an issue. So please, stay inside as much as you can. You need to go outside, work somewhere, please wear a mask. Follow what the store says. Social distancing. And you don't have a mask, not a mask, gloves, have some hand sanitizer. Don't put it on you all the time, but you have to be touching a lot of stuff. Before you touch your face, put hand sanitizer on your hand, wrap it around, wash your hands. 30 seconds. So let's see. When I look at, I need some water. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So what's my thought? When I look at, they usually say, put soap on, 5-10 seconds. Put the soap on, wash. Essentially just move the soap all across your hands. After 5-10 seconds, wash your hands for around 15 seconds. It works. Just put soap on, 15 to 20 seconds. You want to wash your hands even more? Go so. Like, it might even be wrong, for all I know. Look, just listen to the CDC and other government organizations are talking about COVID-19. It's still a big issue, so let's still keep social distance. Please. You don't want. Because, like, I've been inside for a long time. I'm a gamer, and I'm person all us gamers. What kind of news me inside? Not paid, but even we are getting sick of this, and I can't imagine anyone else. How they're so sad with us. So, let's try to end this quickly. The longer we stay outside, the longer we have to be in self-isolation. Stay inside. Unless you're gonna be portals, which I'm actually about to get on that. Oh, so I think it's far. I've been talking for over like 9-10 minutes, and now I need some more. How am I still alive? Alright. Next thing we gotta talk about. Alright. Once again, I don't like to talk about what the hell going on. Whole tragedies going on in the real world. However, on May 25th, a man by the name of George Floyd was killed by an officer who pressed his knee on Floyd's neck for nearly 9 minutes. Now, I bet we all heard that story. Because that story spread across the nation. We all know about that tragedy. We're all horrified about it. Every news station, CNN, Fox, NBC, ABC, they all talked about it. Every news station spoke about it. We all horrified with this app. And we all agree, no 4 officers killed a man. But here's the thing. What horrified me the most about the incident is not that the man, there was an officer kneeling on George's neck for 9 minutes. Almost 9 minutes. No, what horrified me the most is that those 3 officers right by him who did nothing to save George's life. 3 officers. They did nothing to tell the officer to stop. Get his knee off his neck. Those 3 officers just stood around and kept other citizens from coming near them. That's all they did. And that will horrify me the most. And that being unfortunately an issue in our nation. My neck now. Yeah, so to me, that will horrify me the most. Now that a man was sent by an officer to death, what horrifies me the most is that other officers around who could have done something to save that man, and they did nothing. It's one thing if one cop was bad. Unfortunately, that isn't known to prove that there are bigger issues going on. And unfortunately, this is not the first time a human being was killed by an officer I meant a person whose main job is to maintain law and order in the community. This has been going on for years. Not for a few years, not for 5, 10 years. No, this has been going on for a century, even more so. Now, let me make this clear. I'm not saying all cops are bad, because there are a lot of good cops out there. I know a few. Some of them are actually good family friends. I know a lot of good ones, especially with the posters going out. There are a lot of cops in a lot of towns who actually support the posters, even join them, even help them out. Those are good cops. We need more of those. However, unfortunately, there are bad ones. And not just a handful of them, there's a lot of bad cops around. And unfortunately, as one wise man once said, one person even said that, like, oh, it's just a few rotten apples. However, here's the thing. The thing about rotten apples is this. That is a great metaphor about what's going on. Because a rotten apple, you see, you have a barrel filled with apples. If one apple goes rotten, it affects every other apple around it. When an apple rots, it sends out a chemical that unfortunately rots all the apples around it. Then happens to other apple. In other words, one apple could easily rot a whole barrel of apples. Now, what I mean about this is this. My God, I need something a little better now. I really don't want to. Okay, I'm not making jokes there, but listen, what I'm trying to say is this. There's a problem going on. And to me, the main issue is this. The system. It's not the people. The system is at fault. Because this has been going on for far too long. Too many people have been killed by cops. This is not a Black Lives Matter. This is not a white man matter. This is a human rights matter. This is the issue going on for far too long. And to me, no one should be afraid of the law. And unfortunately, our system, it has a problem. And it should have been fixed a long, long time ago. No, to me, this is just my views. Never mind. If you don't say my views, that's fine. I understand. Like, I actually probably should have said this earlier in the stream, but if I get a fact wrong, please let me know in the comments. Or in the stream chat here. I will try to make sure I actually, but I will try to make sure I actually write down the correct answer, but I want to make sure I say the right information, because that's the worst thing we can do right now. There's a lot of misinformation going around, and I want to make sure we get the information correctly. To me, the way to fix all this, we need to fix the system. To me, I think we're trying to. There are two big issues. One, we train our cops to. We give our cops too much military-style weapons. Which it's kind of wrong, because they were saying like this. 2 months ago, doctors were wearing gloves bags to the hospitals so they don't get infested. Okay, I need to about so that they don't contact COVID-19. Yet our cops nowadays, in the last week or two, somehow wearing high events, almost Call of Duty style armor, and remind you of the futuristic Call of Duty armor and weapons and vehicles. Somehow they got a large bunch of military-sized weapons and vehicles going around whole neighborhoods and towns. Yet, we could spend enough money to give doctors and hospitals equipment and essential keeping people from dying. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it just seems like a little one side has a little too much money. Let me say this. I'm not saying cops are not getting any money. However, I think we spend too much money on military-sized weapons. Otherwise, I know a lot of people who actually kind of explain that if you give a person military-sized, you can have a person dress up like they're going to war. They don't act like they're going to war. You need to train them to relax, have a cool head. We need to train cops to not shoot first, ask questions there. to me, I want to see cops who get to relax, think critically about the situation. The last thing they should be thinking about is, I need to use my gun. That's be the last thing they should use. Violence should be the last resort, not the second or third option. Think critically about the whole problem. If a person being pulled over, the cops should not have his hand by the gun, and that driver had a gun shooting the whole neighborhood. And I guarantee that doesn't happen that often. Like, shootings in jail have been lessened over the years. What I'm trying to say is this: we need to make. I've seen a lot of actually training by a lot of groups who actually trying to train cops to use lethal force way too much. To me, we need to fix both of those. And not only that, here's nothing we need to fix. To me, if a cop kills someone, if that person was unarmed and that cop had no reason to kill that man, they should be charged for it for murder, for third or second degree of murder, even maybe first degree. I don't mind the noise back there. Okay, we need to teach cops that if they make decisions like that, they need to understand that they're not above the law. No one should be above the law. The moment people start getting away breaking laws like that, they're more likely to repeat. Or other people will see, hey, Josie killed someone. Okay, I need my name Josie. Fed to some, and he just gotta get a few days off. Okay, so hey, you need to use the gun. Use the gun. Listen, I don't want cops to die, but we need to stop having. But too many people are being killed by cops over this. We need to stop training cops to not do this anymore. Next, I want to say this: anyone protesting, good on you. Okay, to me, you're doing a good job. America was founded on people going against tyranny. You feel the government is doing something illegal, protest. Protest without hurting anyone. That's the difference. I want to make it clear. I support protesters, not rioters or looters. Looters. I want to make sure I don't say anything wrong here, but look. We need to protest. Don't cause riots. A wise man once, Martin Luther King Jr. A lot of people have been using the quote that he mentioned that riots are the cause when the government failed to listen to the people. Yes, he said that. However, he said right after he said that in one of his speeches that riots are not the answer. Violence is not the answer. Violence only causes more violence. Okay? So I know a lot of friends who have been protesting for this. For Black Lives Matter. You're protesting? Good. Here's what you need to do. Here's what I think you need to do. 1. Please, do not do anything at the cops or officers at the protests. Okay? That's the one thing. We gotta understand. They're human beings. You just kill someone enough, then I'll stop making mistakes. And I'll make mistake. A person who's afraid, and they're horned, and then wanky and containing lethal weapons, they're going to use it. Okay? We don't want to kill anyone. My goodness. I'm being a little better now. But look. Don't do anything. Don't harass the cops. Okay? We want to be peaceful with them. Okay? As soon as you start showing any aggression towards them, unfortunately, they're going to react to that. Okay? Be peaceful. Protest. So that you're the better man than they are. You really feel like you're better? Show it. Don't use violence. Do peace and love. That's how the civil rights movement got it. And I know we can still do it. Peace and love. Yeah, protest. Do not do anything. Do not break anything. And you know what? I know a lot of protests on news. I want to make sure I got the Mason here. Alright. Like, for one, a group of protesters protected a target when rioters attempted to break into a target. Never mind, those protesters did not have to do it, but you know what they did? Because they want to show that they care about their country, that they actually care about the community. Because here's the thing, my problem with rioters is this: half the rioters are using George Floyd name in vain. At least to me, a man died. It's a man. He may not be perfect, but that man did not deserve to die the way he died. No one deserved to die, and especially not the way he died. And it disgusts me when people who riot and claim that, hey, I'm doing this because the government will not listen to me. Unfortunately, when people riot like that, they lose. It's the way you riot. Unfortunately, everyone else will now view you as being part of the protesters. The good people who are protesting innocently. Now they don't think that you're the same people, and it hurts the whole movement. Those protesters who pretend that target, they are the example to follow. They don't want anyone to get hurt. No one should get hurt through this. Okay? They need to be teens. But that team will not be done through bloodshed and destruction. And it might be this. Train of target that will not hurt the corporation, that will not hurt Target, unfortunately. Or they're not gonna hurt the employees who work at Target, because they're gonna be the ones who suffer all of this. Okay? So why am I supposed to make that clear? I support the protesters. You're protesting out there, good on you. Make sure you wear your masks, wear some gloves, bring some hand sanitizer, bring some water to the protest rallies. You join the protest, you got any water spare, give it to your fellow people. Help them. Okay? This not just because I want to make sure anyone who goes to the protest set a good example for all of us. So that we do want to see change. Not through bloodshed, but through the love and compassion. That's how we're going to change something in this country. And it needs to be changed. Most because, unfortunately, these protests, unfortunately, are being the best and worst out of people. And it's just showing that there's more problems in our police. There are a lot of good officers out there. I'm not saying every police officer is a bad person. No, even almost a complete opposite. There are a lot of good people who are officers who risk their lives for the community, for innocence. It's just these bad cops. It is people who are getting other people killed. Do random acts of violence, unnecessary force. Who set a bad precedent and set a bad example for the good officers. They make good cops look bad. And that's what hurts me. That's one of the things that made me feel terrible about all this. Like, for one, in New York City, you actually seen that video. There actually was 2 officer calls. Oh, never mind. The reason I'm not showing any photos or videos of those, I actually thought about that. I do not want to see if anyone does get hurt or killed in those videos. I want to make sure I don't get sort of, because 1, YouTube doesn't like that, and 2, first we Joseph are fine. We all seen that for, and I don't want his family to so. Okay. What I mean is, I just feeling I don't want to stalk anyone just by the image of a man dying. It's a terrible it's a terrible thing that no one will ever forget. If you want to see it, go ahead yourself. Look a moment. I want to make the choice up to you and his family. They're the ones who should choose that. Okay? But to me, there's no reason why cops should be using so much force out there. New York City, couple people threw bricks at the cop cars. Now, mate, that's not good. You should never do that. However, instead of the drivers backing up, well, there's no one behind them, just backing up slightly. They decide to drive forward. Now, mind you, there's a large crowd in front of them. It was lucky that no one was killed doing that. Because a few extra feet, there's a good time some people will be going to the hospital and dying. Okay? I understand that was good. However, you reverse. You don't go forward. Nothing. That's not even the worst of it, unfortunately. At worst, that was the worst. Unfortunately, it's not. A lot of terrible things going on. You gotta go. I mean, you should just go on and just look up and just put in Google, and Google can tell you all the terrible things going on during these protests. Okay? We got almost. I'm not talking. The whole department sending out military-sized vehicles through neighborhoods. Even telling people to stay inside their house. Not only sitting on the porch, shooting at them with rubber rounds and tear gas so that they can stay inside while they're ventilating what's going on. On the porch! You know, you want them to go inside, fine. But don't start shooting at them. What else? Peaceful protesters being stopped by police shooting tear gas and rubber bullets. And there's a protester who done nothing to warn any of that force. Yeah, the rioters out there. However, the rioters do not stand for the protesters. Tesla has bad cops don't represent all police in the country. Rioters do not stand for all the people protesting. They don't. In anything, this unnecessary use of violence of force, it just causing more issues all across the nation, convincing more people that they have to use violence. And unfortunately, I try to say not to do riots. I know a few of my friends on Instagram, for starters, saying that they will burn the whole city down if someone they know, if they're tired, were killed. And it's only recently that I understand that, yeah, I probably do the same thing. I'm just thinking, yeah, don't try and tell people to actually burn down the city. But unfortunately, you actually see the interviews. Yeah, if someone I love died, I'd be pretty pissed off. And if this is how the law are going to react when people are protesting peacefully, that's what's going to happen. And suppose, now mind you, I do not want to see people burn down houses, doing things. Anyone. I don't want another person to hurt another human being. Look, I joke a lot in my game, but I don't want to say I'm a nice guy, because people who say I'm a nice guy is all. You have to say it does raise some questions. But to me, I need a very male guy, a male person. I do not believe violence. I believe a lot that can be solved just by talking out. And you know what? That's how I think this whole thing needs to be stopped. But there's unfortunately an issue going on with that. And I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But I just want to remind everyone. Listen. I don't care how many little cops are getting arrested or being fired or let go for doing that. They should never have done that in the first place. And if you actually want to help, probably should have said this in the end, but you really want to help this movement, help make some big changes so that no one else have to die. Not just due to unnecessary force, not just due to police shooting tear gas at crowds of peaceful protesters, but you want to make sure that if a cop kills someone, that they're responsible for that death. There's actually a very important bill called End Qualified Immunity. Essentially what that does is this bill will make sure that it holds cops to the same set of standards as everyone else. If they break the law, they will no longer be defended by any particular rules or regulations in that department. No, if they sue someone, that is considered third to second to first degree murder. They held the same standard as everyone else. In my opinion, best way to actually make it that law again. But here's the thing. It's just a bill right now. We need to make sure that bill becomes a law. So you want to help out the movement? Best way to do so, call your local politician or statesman. Call someone at your state house. Tell them that they need to support to end qualified immunity. Okay, we gotta make sure cops are held the same standards as anyone else. I know a lot, and the cops who might that I know agree to it. They agree that that law needs to be passed. It's a good way to keep people from breaking. It's a good thing. It's a way to keep bad cops from breaking the law. And if they do break the law, we can make sure the punishment the same as everyone else. So to talk to local politician, they're more likely and trust me. If you think that just calling one person will make big difference, here's the thing. You can't how do I say this? If a politician, a mayor, a governor constantly hears from his team that people are calling, telling him that he needs to support this bill, they're going to support that bill because they know that's what the public wants. That's a good politician. They will listen. Just keep calling them. Okay, tell your friends and family, call your politician, mess with their support to end qualified immunity. That's a good way to help. Okay? That's not actually helpful to George Floyd. That's going to help make sure if someone breaks the law again in this country, they help the same standards. That's a good way to make sure nothing like this is going to happen again. Okay? Alright, unfortunately, headset just got plugged. Alright. Yeah, okay, we sit here again. Alright. Okay, next thing I want to mention is what is it? I hope people saying what I want to say. And what horrifies me the most, but all this going on, is this. I hope I'm saying this right. Northern Frontier Square. Linfield Square. It's a square right outside the White House. Over the years, the many years, that square has been used by protesters. Some of the more famous ones, the Civil Rights Movement. That square, if you want a protesting in 19th America, you go to that square. Right outside the White House. Over the years. Firstly, a week or two ago, federal troops were told to clear out the crowd there. And then mind you, these federal troops, they are not just regular cops. Federal troops ordered by someone in the White House to get the whole peaceful protest. Then mind you, those are peaceful protests. Say what you want about violence being cost the nation. Those people at Linfield Square, those were peaceful protesters. They done nothing there to warn federal troops to be called upon. And these federal troops, they came on horseback with sticks, shields, tear gas, attacking protesters, cleaning them out of the whole square. And not just the protesters, also reporters. An Australian reporter was named, was hit a few times, was stuck by a shield and stuck in steel, not steel, why am I saying steel? And stick by an officer, just so that they can move out of the way. Hit several times with a shield and a stick. Live, I'll remind you. This was live. On the news. Been hit several times just to clear out that area. And you're probably wondering, why would the protesters forced to clear out that area so fast, so quickly? And then mind you, it's not like someone told them to clear out that area hours beforehand saying, at this time we need you to move out of the way. No, It was unprompted. And even the fellow tubes was just told Wednesday to clear that area out. Why? So that President Trump could walk across the street in front of St. John's Church to take some photo-ops. Just for that. People were beaten. Tear gas when used. Just so that the president could take a photo in front of the church. Which apparently he attempted to make it something like, and knowing that according to Fox News, which I don't like Fox News, and never mind, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I hate both political parties in my opinion. However, Fox News claimed that the president was on a undisclosed location when they showed a video of him in front of the church with a sign of St. John's Church right behind him. And here's the thing. The president went over to St. John's Church. He did not make a speech. And yeah, something did happen in St. John's Church. It was nearly burnt down. But he did not say anything to the church. Not make a speech. He did not remain silent over there. He's still at the church, asking everyone to be quiet to memorial on this crime. No, he just went on there, took out a Bible, took some photos, and went back. That's it. Did nothing else. And now, mind you, I'm not a religious person. I don't even read the Bible that much. However, I do know this. He's not holding the Bible correctly when he took the photos off. He was holding the Bible upside down. Now, I don't know if he reads upside down. If he does, I mean, good for you, but that's not good for photo-ops. And in my opinion, that just sums up my whole issue with Trump. Never mind, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. You like him, good for you. I have a lot of issues with him. And not because he's a fucking Republican. It's not because of that. I hate talking about politics. Once again, I said earlier, I feel like it's like picking a sports team. But to me, when I heard Trump was elected in 2016, I know a lot of people were pissed off by it. A lot of people were happy by it. To me, I thought, you know what? I don't like him. I feel he could be a jerk at time, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Maybe he might be good. Let's see what happens. Every year, I hear more and more. And unfortunately, the recent events only showed my issues with him. Once again, you don't want, you don't sell my views, fine, that's understandable. You want to say that, yes, you like him, go ahead, just say what you like about him in the comments, and I'm happy to see discuss about it, like reasonable human beings. My problem with Trump is this. To me, a good person, is able to unite the country together. Yet, so far, over the years, Trump has unfortunately divided the nation. And that what hurts me the most. A great nation is being divided by one person. People are fighting, yelling at each other. And that's over Trump. Over a lot of things. Yet he did nothing to try and calm the people down. Try and convince the people to sit down, talk to each other. Instead, just yelling at each other. Like kids, children. And he does the same thing to a lot of people. Calling fake news. Look, saying about the news, and I do agree, the news can be very biased at times. A lot of news stations. Here's my advice. You want to hear good news stories? Here's my advice. Go to your local newspaper. You know why? Because I guarantee they'll most likely not. They are not biased in any way. Local paper, that's where the real news come from. All the big, anyone who's been reviewing a murder against corruption, anything like that, that's found in local people. They're the one who investigate things like that. It's the big news broadcasters, ABC, CNN, Fox. They spread the stories around, but oftentimes they don't find the news stories. It's your local newspaper. Support those guys. You want to hear a bunch of news stories? Listen to them. They're the ones who tell you what's going on in the community. It's NBCN or Fox. At Tampa Bay Stars. They actually on the website. They actually have a list of private-owned family businesses that are still open ever since COVID-19 hit the states. Telling the world that these are places you eat out or going well, go to these places. They need your money. They need help. They did not. They didn't have to do it, but they did out of kindness. But where was I? Oh yes. My problem with Trump's this. For years, all this hate in America, I have seen only going bigger and bigger. Well, reasonable human beings, to me, we could be debating over some things. But as soon as we start arguing, I feel like we made a lot of mistakes. Now, the reason I'm saying is this. One, his reaction time to COVID-19. It's one thing if he waited too long, for like a week. That's one thing. But going to law report, 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, if you reacted 2 weeks earlier, almost 70% of all deaths in America could have been prevented. Not only that, doctors, hospitals, they needed viable medical items. They did not have enough to deal with cases. No one did. We were not prepared for this. He could have ordered mandatory order arms. Instead of being shipped across the globe, could have told them to be shipped to local hospitals to help the people. Since he claims to help America first. But instead he let them go across the country. But as soon as the meat companies will have to slow down, close down some factories, that's when he came in and actually helped. That's when he actually finally decided to actually help. And unfortunately, it could be debated if he came to help the people or the corporations. Me, I think it's the corporations. If you disagree, alright, fine, understandable. But my problem is this. What purpose is it for you to just walk and create a whole crowd of piece of protesters for no reason and have to walk to the square just to go to church, take some photos, and leave? Then all of a sudden call black hot helicopters onto Washington D.C. to fly over clouds and unprecedented maneuvers, which I have yet to actually find information of this being done for, because I had no found anything about this being done for, in order to intimidate protesters who got the right to protest against the government. They have the right to do so. Yet somehow, our president decided that most of the protesters are dead to our democracy. They are dead to the nation. I hate rioters, but I do not see every protest as rioters. There's a problem. They want a change. And I can even agree that Obama did not actually fix the issue that much. But all of a sudden, as soon as the people cry out for change, you decide that the best way to respond to that is new surveillance. Makes me question all that. They actually care about the people. Because it sounds like doesn't care about the people and more about businesses, corporations. There's a lot of home businesses being affected by this. And I agree. A lot of people are getting killed over the riots. Here's a good example. What is it? Go on my phone right here. You can look this up. Alright. Where is it? Come on. It should be right here. Come on, just decide to restart the whole screen. David Dawn, a retired police officer for St. Louis who spent 4 years serving, protecting his community. Now wait, never mind, he's not white. Even though in my opinion, color did not have a factor into the person. Black man, you want to say. He was shot in the torso by noodles. He died bleeding on the sidewalk. He died for no reason. He was killed by noodles. No reason. That pissed me off. All these apps pissed me off. And this only still the problem. I support the protesters, not the losers on Wires. However, as I said before, the president done little to actually fix the issue. Solving violence with violence is not going to fix the issue. He said during COVID-19 that he is going to let the states deal with it. That it's a state's problem. He let the states deal with COVID-19 responses. Yet, with the protests, Black Lives Matter, as for teens, with some rioters and looters out there, that's when he decided to claim that he is the president of law and order. Stiff his foot down, sent federal troops, state troops, the National Guard, to fix these issues. Instead of listening to what the people want, the teens, discussing with them, asking for the leader to come with him so that they can sit down and discuss a way to fix this, the way to make a change so that none of this will could ever happen again. Now, I don't mean just the protesters, or us, or news. So that no one will have to be killed unnecessarily. That if someone does die, no officers who done that crime could be prosecuted just as quickly as any regular citizen. Then he decided not to. Instead, the longer this goes on, one just loses. I get more and more angry and starts killing random people for no reason. No reason. David Dawn. He's just one example. And that's just by protests and news. I could talk about the many people killed by the police during protests. For no reason. Again, never find a good one. A good example. I mentioned the NYPD police cars drumming into the crowds of protesters. Oh, no, I got a good one. Cops, pepper spray, and arrested. Sent to Mayo. Pepper spray, arrested. A senator who was protesting, who broke laws except for protesting. Yet, then I time I remember, assaulting a senator is a federal crime. A government officer assaulting him is a felony. Yet the cops arrested him, I didn't even know. A black man who was a senator for the state for no reason. And he was just a senator. Oh, those are a lot of other examples. And as I said, Lindenfield Square, right outside the White House, a place held for protests. Nothing. Oh, I got another good one. Grand Ripples, PD, fire tear gas, cancer, and on a man, point blank, in the face. Then like right after they sprayed pepper spray in his face, he backed up. Somehow one of the cops decided, let me find a tear gas, cancer. Out my grenade launcher. Point blank in his face. Only 6 feet away. For what? And knowing that, a good example about Nanosman Square, St. Toots, here are two big differences. Fox News, get to see Trump at the sign. And once I said, they claim that it's an undiscovered location. Even though the sign right behind us says St. Louis Toots. Yet every other news station saw the riots and protests happening all around them. Oh, not the riots. Let me rephrase it. Cops knocking and teasing porters out of the area. Now, mind you, the porters were unaware the person was coming to St. Louis. It's not like they were told he was coming. It's not like you could have told them saying, hey, at this time, we need you guys to try and clear out. No. Sent the federal troops, kicked them out with vines. Knocked them over with sticks and sticks. Nightsticks. Shields, tear gas. Clear the streets. Just so the person can get a follow-up. I'm just saying right now, I don't like talking politics. But to me, he's a bad example. And let me make this. I'm not a Democrat. I don't want to hate the Republicans. I hate them just as much as the Democrats. I know a lot of good politicians. Both sides. Both sides. Okay? There are a lot of good ones, a lot of ones I hate. For both sides. Like, never said a good one. I got a good example. And never say, and once again, I don't hate Trump for being a Republican. If you want my saying, yeah, America needs help. However, I disagree with saying America needs to be great again. I disagree with that statement. And you know what? Somehow, this whole talk was all be about talking about the protests. Somehow I went about talking shit about Trump. For no reason. Wanna know why? Because that's another issue I have. We could make a change. We could fix this issue, but instead, we'll talk about everyone else. About issues with people. To me, once again, we need, and the reason I criticize Trump is because he could easily just start talking to the protesters. Okay, we need a nuisance to all this. I support anyone who supports Black Lives Matter. You're protest, good for you. And the one, actually, in this stream, I'm actually gonna put down websites you can actually go and support to any protesters who are arrested during protests, unnecessary for no reason. And always you can help. And once again, as I said, go way to help. Calling your local statesman, governor, mayor, and tell them to support the bill to end qualified immunity. That's a good way to help. Another way? Guess what? This year, it's an election year. Not just for the president, for my other candidates. You want to make a big change? Pick the good candidates. If you can vote, vote. To me, if you can vote, vote. One second, folks. Apparently get somewhat phone call for someone here. Alright, so a lot of people calling. It's time. Random times. Anyway, there's a lot of candidates on both sides. I respect it. Good man who I see high respected. If I can find the name right here, John McCain. John McCain was the senator of Arizona. He was a Republican. However, I can care less about him being a Republican or Democrat. He was a good man. Served the military, the armed forces. Served during the Vietnam War. While he was captured by the enemy during those times. He was held as a POW, no one else. And when given the option to go free, and then mind you, he was the son of an admiral, a high rank government officer. He decided to stay and let the other princes go instead, claiming that if the other prince and that same person with him, he would put them going first before he did. He stayed in that prison a lot longer. He could have left, but he decided to stay so that others can go before it. He served the war. He was a good senator for the state of Arizona. I don't know if anyone who actually said they respected him. They hate the Republicans, hate Democrats as well, but they respected John McCain because he was a good man. He helped the people. He tried to help the people, and he even agreed to even talk to Democrats instead of making fun of them nowadays or arguing with them. He wouldn't make compromises. He ran for president against Barack Obama. He lost. But he still, well, kind of. Trump, he ain't a man. When he died, said, no big deal. Didn't like the guy. Even made a tweet about how much he didn't like him. Saying that to him, he was not allow prisoners. Give him the guy who never civil war. Never bought an army. The whole reason why I'm talking about Trump is this. To me, I think that's connected with George McFly murder. How? To me, and I'm not trying to make this whole video about conspiracy theory. I'm not trying not to. My whole issue is this: you want to start the protests and riots? Easy. Make a compromise. Talk to the Black Lives Matter. Talk to them. Ask them, how can we fix this? How can we stop cops from killing people? How can we stop cops from killing innocent people? They will face that. Unnecessary deaths by them. So that no one needs to be afraid of a cop. How can we do that? Because those ways to do so. Yeah, he done none of that. None at all. Instead, bring law and order. We need to increase funds to the police. Anyone who claims that we need to know the fund we give the police, enemies of the people. Give the police more money. Increase the funds. While hospitals need help having COVID-19. And I agree. Upon a lot of protesters, you need to make sure you follow social distance. However, that does not mean you need to stop protests. Like, I even told my friends, you're protesters, make sure you wear some gloves, some masks, practice social distance when you're doing so. You don't have to on protests. Because they've been going on for far too long. Far too long. Okay? We can change all this. Fix it. Making a lot of ourselves. Once again, test them up and probably instantly them up in a minute too. But you wanna make a big change to all this. I wanna make some Joel Fly. Joel Fly. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. Say his name right. I've been talking for over an hour and 13 minutes. So now I'm just talking crazy now. Listen, I don't like talking about things like this, so it's only time like these where I might actually say something. So you don't want to hear me talk? Fine. I understand. All that I want to say is this. You want to make a good change, good way to do so, in qualified immunity. Miss that bill get passed into the law. It's getting a lot of traction. It needs a lot more. Call your candidates when you're in State 4, Arizona, Washington, D.C. No matter what state you are, make sure we get that bill passed. We need it. Nothing. Never mind it. I'm not saying we should not pay the police. Pay the police. I'm not saying that. They need funds. But we need to make sure we don't just give them military-style gear and weapons. Unnecessary. You know, those funds could be going to hospitals that we need them. Okay? We are some of the most advanced we got the most, we pay. The military had the highest budget. Then the second, third highest budget for military programs. China was goodbye. But if we can't keep the people in the country alive, if we somehow can't, if we don't have the resources to keep someone who's simply sick, if they can't see, if they're not able to seek treatment, what the point of having a good military? If an average Joe can die so easily. That's all I'm saying. This is help the hospitals more. They need more help. Nothing. Yep, and you're able to protest. I'm not saying anyone need to go outside, wear a sign, join these groups. If you can't, go ahead. If you don't want to, if you have the money, then might. If you have money. If you don't have a job or anything else, that's fine. But I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I put out essentially website links in the bottom description after this stream closes. All the places you can go to actually donate money to help these groups. If not donate money, always. Just websites. If you can't donate money, go ahead. Or you wanna know areas or time polls you wanna be held at. You know where to go. good sites. I'm trying to make there any more in the future. I'll make some more. But the best and biggest way you guys need help, this is the next year. You're able to vote, vote. We need more people to vote. Heck, I actually need to actually help you actually get registered to vote at my local mall. Yeah, I used to do that. And I didn't agree. Hey, you want me to see you get your voting registration? Good. Good on you. We need more people to vote. This country was built on democracy. The people vote. They can make the change. You get the choice to pick who goes in leadership, who becomes president, who becomes governor, senator, House of Representatives. You decide what bills get passed. You help choose those. You're gonna vote. Choose good politicians. Not the ones who have a big mouth. Don't choose one just because they're a Democrat or a Republican or a Independent. Choose someone who you know can make good changes for this country. Okay? I'm not asking you to pick. Pick who you believe be the best. All I'm saying is, we need to pick some good candidates who gonna make change. Make sure George Floyd is the last innocent man to be killed like this. I want to make sure his name would be the last one on a long list. And that even to have one person is too long. It's somehow been going longer and longer each year. Innocent people getting killed for no reason by officers. Someone need to be held responsible for this. There should not be 4 cops at the scene where a man is being choked to death for 9 minutes. Yet 3 other cops who weren't even choking him still there doing nothing to help the man. Oh, nothing. Those 4 people, they need to be prosecuted. They need to go to prison. If a cop kills someone like that, that's murder. They should not be able to just be let go for the police department. No. You know any cops who did kill someone? I don't mean like the cops would defend himself like the other guy about to shoot him. No, I mean more like that man clearly had nothing. Man, woman, one color they all, doesn't matter. If they died for no reason, they cried out to not to die. That they surrendered. Oh, just got shot for no reason. Except for the cop being scared. Make sure they get prosecuted. Okay? We need to make sure people are the officers are held in the same responsibilities, same amount of laws as anyone else. They're not above the law. And let's go for cops, politicians, military personnel, all. There are a lot of good people out there. But we need to make sure the bad ones that they don't get away doing these things. Because they make everyone else look bad, unfortunately. Okay? Nothing. Once again, you don't need protests. Wear gloves. Have a mask on at all times. Practice social distance. And you want help? You could bring food or water to your fellow protesters. Go ahead. Help them like that. You see someone who's thirsty, give them water. Okay? You see an officer, don't do anything at them. Don't use violence against them. So you're a better person. See what I'm moving? They never done that. And guess what? We can look back at history saying that they were the heroes of the days. They paved the way for equal rights. But unfortunately, we're not there yet. We're not completely equal with everyone. They did a lot of good. We gotta help them make sure we finish that job. Because I know a lot of people there are a lot of people I know who've been harassed by officers before. No one's be afraid of officers. No one's be unequal to another. I even said, if I see a black person, I don't say they're part of different ways. I don't like saying different races. You know why? Because we're human beings. That man, he's black, I'm white, but guess what? Inside, our heart in the same location, we eat the same things, same teeth, same eyes, same size brain. We got 2 legs, 2 arms. We're humans. Anything I say difficult, but with the same people. We enjoy the same things, and I respect people. And you know what? They're a human being. And I don't see a reason why a human being should be less less equal to another person just because they're not a different same color. No reason for that. Absolutely no reason for that. At least to me. Now, I think anyone who actually did come to actually watch this, you did, thank you. Once again, I don't like talking about things like this. I could go on for hours for this. Like, I've talked just by myself about these things. For no reason. But once again, I don't want to make my channel all about this. I don't. However, doing something like these, I do need to set my foot down, and I feel like I have to save something about what's going on. So if you can help, please do so. Even just spreading the word around, telling your friends and family that something need to be done. Once again, call your state representative. Just by one call, if enough people make calls to them, sooner or later they'll realize that the people are asking for something, asking for change, and trust me, they will be forced to do something. A good politician listen to what the people want. If a lot of people clearly want something, he's gonna make sure they get something. Okay? This is not a Republican, Democrat thing. This is not a political party issue. This is a human rights issue. And all that I'm gonna say is this. One, I don't want COVID-19 killing more people. Practice social distance if you can. Two, however, if you can protest, protest. Help the people. They need to be a change about something. Three, protest, spread the word, love combats, not violence. Riots and looting solve nothing. They cause more harm and pain, and more harm and pain equals, and it causes even more harm and pain to other people for no reason. And four, they need to be changed. Something need to be fixed. So anyway, thanks for coming, guys, and hopefully this actually sounded good. Hopefully that doesn't hopefully that not be another video to be running about for no reason. Anyway, tomorrow we'll go back to streaming a regular video. I just thought to tell my thoughts about everything going on in life. Anyway, I hope everyone's staying safe, stay inside. If you're Portland, good on you. You're making history. You're the heroes out there. And more. Doesn't matter you're black, white, Indian, Middle Eastern, Asian. It doesn't matter. We're all human beings. We help each other. If you believe in the second minute or first minute, in my opinion, you should believe all the minutes. We're all equal. We all gotta help each other.